Hello there, I am DoctorDtwo and welcome back to Whispering Willows. Today is a different day. I'm coming back to the game after a while and I have completely forgot what I was doing. There's a fox with a shovel. Oh, no. I thought it said something. And I got an achievement called What Does the Fox Say? Alright, I've just dated this game. Great. A bear and he says, oh my. I like it. That's an okay one. A note. Alright, what do you have to say? This one is... Oh, is this number 2? Oh, I was missing number 2, I think. Alright, good. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn. I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, and it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I've seen things no other living man has seen. I've ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. Wait a minute! You are capable of... You yourself have done the thing where you go to things and you were bothered by a peace pipe and you killed a man for it? Okay, yeah. I remember that. There's a hole in the roof. Hello, roof. Or ceiling. Roof is the one above me now. That's how it works. Bed frame. Yeah, probably someone did. Oh, a ghost. Hey, ghost, what's up? You don't look like you had a good time. Emiko Minami. Oh, hey you, I am one of Wortham's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. Did you get burned alive? That's pretty messed up. Hey, no. What you gotta say? Flying Hawk 2. There's another one I was missing. Good. My hands tremble, and it is all I can do to hold this pen as I write herein. I have even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Wortham Willows, this town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town. And it was a night, and what a night it was, notwithstanding the secrecy. I have never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every second I was there, it was amazing. We truly had a feast with dishes that covered every inch of the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, this isn't... I'm dumb. Into the table. Afterwards, he treated me to the... I'm confused by the way the fire's up there. He treated me to the play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman. This Wortham Willows, I hope to see him again soon, but for now, I must rest. I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. I should have known it wasn't Flying Hawk, but why is the cruiser on Flying Hawk? Okay, I gotta be looking for the line, not for the thing. It's been a while. Well, it's apparently all that's here, and the poor lady who burned to death. Wortham Willows is kind of a dick. Alright, if I remember right, there's the guy downstairs who felt guilty for killing a little girl. And I'm supposed to be saving his soul somehow? That's what his wife wanted. What do you... Hey, I can move this. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, scout in ghost form so you don't end up becoming permanently in ghost form. Okay, yeah, there's a ghost here. What do I do about it? Can I sprint? Okay, I guess that's just there for no reason. Hey, a gun. That's useless. There's ghosts. Can't shoot ghosts. Bison statue. Yeah, your first thought is to rob the place. That makes sense. No one lives here. New note. Alright, this is Derby. Okay, that's the guy I'm supposed to save, I believe. Darby. All the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain for me plain in their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward and worse. Things I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines, as good as a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see the little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. You know what? I'm giving you some credit because you are clearly guilt-ridden by what you did and regret it. You know, that's a sign of, a decent heart. Whoa, what's this? A letter from Wortham? Huh. Letter to Jeremiah. Okay, you're not a good heart. A decent heart, yeah, that's what I said. Just because, I think it was, yeah. The bad people don't remember the people they killed. Jeremiah, I have sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died, by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind, though he was my best and longest friend. I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse, and I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task. Jeremiah, I once again request your silence on this matter. Wortham Willows. Lovely. So, there's our common thread. Bookcase. Both Flying Hawk and Darby were murdered by Wortham Willows, who is clearly becoming the antagonist, from what I can tell. Well, what the hell? What was that? What do I do about this thing? What am I supposed to do about you? Run. It killed me. Huh. I didn't think dying was actually a thing that happened in this game. Especially strange just because I saw it normally the first time. Can I become a bear? Can I become a fox? Can I become anything to kill this thing? Can I use a shovel? Where is it? There you are. Okay. Nope. Bad. I'm being chased. Oh, the light. Maybe if I follow behind it. And it goes in there, and I walk by. And... hey, it worked. I honestly didn't think that would work, but it did. Wrong button. Alright, so I have a letter. I think his wife wanted something to do with the letter, and there's another note that I haven't read. Wrong one. Darby O'Halloran 1. Today is a day of excitement, to be sure. I am traveling off with my best mate Wortham Willows to the great unsettled west. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and the savages that await us. Wortham is but a gentle man and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none one other would. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burden as best I can. Yep, you do what none one other can, man. Alright, I have a letter that confesses the murder. I think if I give that to Darby, he'll let me by. Nothing really down here. So let's talk to Darby. Thankfully it's all coming back to me, I remember stuff. What's this you brought me? No, they're lies, I tell you, lies. Wortham wouldn't do this. You're just trying to poison me against him. Poison, huh? We were having scotch last I remember. But it doesn't matter. Why don't you just leave me alone? Bugger off, little girl. Leave me alone. My wife Claire babysits. Go bother her, girl. So I'm probably gonna have to I'm gonna have to dig up your body. That ain't gonna be pleasant. Where's your wife? Was your wife in here, or was she in the room I just passed? I think she was in the room I just passed. Oh, that's a locked door. Therefore, she must not be in there. I don't really want to go back to the catacombs, though. That place is, like, kind of tapped, except for that one door. There was one other that knew of Wortham's deed. Before I met my end, I was to have a secret meeting with him. Tool shed, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. Okay, I've got to go back to the tool shed? That's strange. This is the first real case of this game forcing this much backtracking. Those poor dead people. That's a well. I don't need to go that. That's a well. Still strange they put this as a horror game. I mean, just because it has ghosts and gore doesn't make it scary. Maybe that's just me. Kind of desensitized to all that stuff. Hey, tool shed. I'm gonna adjust the clock to 4 o'clock, please. There. Hey, buddy. You're a time. I'm sorry. I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wortham asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. Jeremiah, and then he hung you? I've kept it a secret till now, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one would find him. You can have the key to the room. I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. Oh boy, the bloody key. That's exactly what I wanted. Diary entry. With friends like these, I just can't believe it. That man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends and he killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him. Now, how he helped to tame this wild land, and how it was thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I don't know, maybe the fact that you're actually seeing ghosts says that you should believe them. I mean, they are physically there giving you keys that, unless you think you're hallucinating finding these keys in the hands of ghosts when you're really on the ground, they're there. They're real. These are bad things happening. Oh, back to the catacombs. I was kind of expecting this to do the classic setup where the bloody door would be the last place you go to. Not a fairly obvious place at this point. That bloody door was somewhere around here. Wait, do I have a map? Do I have a map? I don't have a map. That's right. Okay, rocks. That's not where the... I don't know why I went up. So I have a feeling that the bloody door is not down here either. Oh yeah, the music here. I don't know if I mentioned it at the time, but this tone and that down and up really is unsettling. Alright, I think it was in the other room. It doesn't look like this is anywhere where it should be. I'm pretty sure this section of the map was completely covered. Which means this way. Nope. Which means this way. Nope. Those are rocks. But there was another way in this room. Unless... What am I getting wrong here? I'm forgetting something horrible. Alright. I'm thinking there was only 2 areas to this place. I'm guessing now that I'm missing a 3rd. Yeah, that music going down and coming back up is really unsettling to me. Okay, up, I think. No. It's through that door. Yeah, I think that's it. I have to go through this door. Oh, it's right here. Oh, this will be pleasant. I thought you said you buried him. Oh my gosh, this shirt is so stained with blood. Well, okay, we have his bloody shirt. You know, I gotta say, your dad was a terrible caretaker if this place is still filled with blood. Good thing I remember how to get back. And out we go. And looks like we're about out of time. So when we get back, we will be back to Darby in the mansion. Unless something happens then. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you then. And I hope you don't get murdered by your best friend. That's a pretty sad fate. And believe ghosts. If you see ghosts, they're probably right. Or you're crazy. Either way, what you got to lose? You're already crazy. See you, Grace. Later.